black smoke coming out of the exhaust of that tractor. Boy, she's going to make some power. Watch the rear wheel speed. These tractors can spin their rear wheels in excess of 80 miles an hour, some well up over 100 miles an hour. So you'll see what she does here. She's going to bring up the RPM. We're going to see a lot of white smoke, but boy, when you see it black, it's go time for the John Deere of Brandy Martin. White smoke, about 3,000 RPM. She's far from done. Here comes the black. Well, she puts her hands up as, oops, hopefully didn't hurt anything. Let's give her a round of applause, man. Hopefully nothing hurt on that John Deere. Should be okay. That's not typical that happens. She usually makes a nice straight run, but the tractor started pulling over to the right side of the track. Now on these tractors, they have left and right brakes that they can use to try to straighten out the tractor. If you're going over to the right, you want to hit that left brake to slow down. That weight transfer machine is set up. See if they like the gear that the box is in. Davey Moore. One more Deere. We'll go through the same routine. Watching the black smoke, building up the RPMs, looking for black smoke, and then the rear wheel will take off. Looking to get the front end about 12 to 18 inches off the ground and hold it there. Boy, when you do that, you know you're getting full weight transfer onto the rear wheels and the power's being made. All right, John Deere fans, good running John Deere. Weighted just perfectly. That front end came there, kind of held about a foot. Came up to about 18 inches, maybe around the 200-foot mark, and boy, it just settled in nicely. That's what you want to see. Nice smooth run, nice straight run. Red line harvester. He will indeed try to red line that thing. Another guy that gets a lot of wheel speed up his rear wheels when he's running right. What do you think, Red fans? Can he go out there and beat a John Deere? Not a problem, no way? Okay. Let's find out. Case IH, time to do business. Farther than the green tractor? You're pretty sure of it? Alright, we'll find out here if we're officially underway, because if we're not officially underway, these guys are going to have to come back and pull again, which I know suits a lot of us tractor pulling fans just fine. Boy, we hope he can get it in there. Meanwhile, a thank you to Keller Brothers, a Kubota dealer since 1973. That's got to be one of the oldest Kubota dealers. They have many years of service experience. The good news, John Deere, 60-30. Looking to beat the red distance of 308 and 18. Boy, something came loose in the drivetrain. You heard the RPM come up there and probably pulled the kill switch, but a little bit of front end damage on that. If you're sitting on the opposite side of us there, this left wheel is completely cocked back towards the driver.
Yeah, we need to pick the front of the
Probably need a pull-off tractor to Get the front end up and out of here. Points. He has taken the points, the top position in points here about 6 times. He has about 3 to 4 wins to his name. Here's a tractor. Keep an eye on it. That distance of 3:08 and 18, held by Tim Ammons. He has to be quite concerned when you got a good performing competitor such as Kevin Windsor up here chasing that distance. So you Blue No Holland fans, I know you're on the edge of your seat when you come down to watching this one. Here's one very capable of going out there and taking the lead. No black smoke. Alcohol burning New Holland, the 6-shooter of Kevin Windsor. Boy, there's a good chance he's going to beat that distance of 3:08. I just think he was going to destroy it. Good grief. Way out there. Teal looking to upset, or at least get closer. Tommy Becker. Out of Glen Rock, PA, not too far from York County. He calls this 1066 Outcast. Once again, alcohol burning tractor. Look out, here's one to beat. Just like the point standings, it looks like he has a solid number 2. I'm sure he made the blue tractor a little nervous. Did have to touch the brakes a couple times early on. You can see the tractor kind of drifted to the right, then it drifted to the left, and he just touched them. Do what you gotta do, boy. You want to do that minimally, because if you touch your brakes, you slow down the wheel speed just a little bit. It can really make the... He had some fun despite not feeling 100% here tonight. I wish him all the best. I'll tell you, if he goes further than 291, that'll mean red and blue are taking the top 4. So if you don't want to see a John Deere dominate here tonight, you can root for him to at least go that distance. Let's give that good farmer a round of applause. As soon as he's able, he's going to pack up the tractor and head home to get some rest, because he says tomorrow morning the state police are going to be at my place of business. I said, well, that doesn't sound good. And it's actually normal for him when you have school buses. They're highly regulated and inspected very often. Over the halfway point of this East Coast Series. Family affair of John Deere. No more red tractors to run from here on out. It's green and orange. John Deere fans, here's one to watch too. Tractor for how long it's been? 4 or 5 years now. And that, if I'm to rank just what I've seen, that's got to be the top 3 runs that I have seen them make with that machine right there. What a great vibration! The flywheel, that vibration ended up tearing up the crankshaft, and rods. There was hardly anything left to save on that thing, but he got her back together just a couple months ago and seems to be running pretty decent with it. Leon Overholzer, then the Persuader. Okay, he's going to come back here. It says they're working with the timing right now. He says, I'm not sure if we have that dialed in as of yet, and I know he said we changed the point in which the water comes on. Yes, these things are diesel-powered machines for the most part, but they also are water injected. Water goes into that engine at a certain point to keep that engine cold. If you did not inject water into the engine when that thing is under full power, near full power, it would just melt it down. Guys, they are tough runners, and they can upset this top three pretty easily. If you're going to make it in the top three right now, you have to go farther than 321.30. If you want to beat the #1 guy, the blue tractor of Kevin Windsor, you've been trying to pull the front end of that sled past that orange cone down there to give yourself a shot. Beating that distance of 339.41. All right, another dairy farmer following the other dairy farmer, Josh Martin. You John Deere fans still here? All right, so going to put another one up there. Boy, rough ride out of the hole. We're going to find out if he's going to make another run at that or not. If you shut the tractor down or make an attempt to, I think it's before the 100 to 150 foot mark, you can try again. Put another John Deere into the top three, bumping some red tractors down the line. You John Deere fans think that was the top three? All right, ladies. On top of her roll cage, she has a little camera up there that's going to record a video. She'll probably put that up on her Facebook page. Always need to see what it looks like from riding on the driver's seat. Kara Moore. More agitation. Throttle off, here's the throttle on. Live it on. Oh yeah, there's no fear in that girl. I'll tell you, you saw the front end not really come up at all on that tractor. I bet if maybe just a few pounds later on the front, either one or two. Not 100% sure about that, but oh well, we'll find out how they're running no matter how many they are. Leon Overholzer needs to get more RPMs than that. Alright, and that's it was his, he only gets one attempt when he comes out here, so they're going to get his distance right there, I believe. Well, he at least got to make a pass on it, and hopefully be able to take home some data off of that short run and determine how to get farther down the track, get that thing. Just wouldn't build the RPM up. Maybe that water's coming on a little. A lot easier for the weight transfer machine to stop this, but we want to make sure we have a nice full run down the track, not stop them too soon or not stop them too late. Good running Chevrolet. Troy Nails from Hedgeville, West Virginia. He is number 2 in the points, so we're definitely looking to make a strong run here to maintain his lead. I'll tell you, this is a competitive class to the point that the top 5 guys right now all have a shot of being the points champ. All right, sled has been reset. Troy's about ready to give it another try as he gets the chain tight. Green flag for the Chevrolet of Troy Nails. But you can see that sled really took some distance off right there. We'll find out if we are officially underway. This is one of those sports that if you just look at it, you see it for the first time, you say, well, looks easy to do. You just floor it, you go. Not so much. Flip the switch to full throttle. Call it the Iron Butterfly. All right, no big deal. She can go back and try again. I'll pull her back. They had problems with this thing jumping, like I said earlier on this year. They were able to really make a lot better headway by changing a couple settings related to the clutch. The clutch was engaging very quickly. Chops off brake. It just became Mike's truck, and he's going to start making payments. And it looks like something broke in the drive line heading back to the rear wheels there, so then it became a front wheel drive Chevy. You can tell she did not want to give up on that at all. She wanted to make a good Tasmanian Terror 2. Out of Winchester, Virginia. class is. He's right up there with Troy Nails. We'll find out if it's far enough. I'll tell you, he is a tough competitor. Finished number 2 in the points last year. Going to be up there in Chevy country. 307 is where they begin the lead. Surprised if he spent in excess of $50,000 to get that engine to the point it's at right now. Not cheap. Strong running Ford. Still got Chevrolet out there, number 1. Ford, number 2. But here's a Ford that if it's running right, boy, it can do some damage. It's a fresh engine. It's built by the right guy. It's got a heck of a good driver in it. Been driving for quite a number of years. If it's good night here for the S10 Chevrolet, running one of the heavy-headed engines. Chevys will have moved into the top 3 position. Are you Chevy fans still here? You can do it. Well, just up there to about the 300-foot mark. Does not look like it's going to be good enough to shake up the top 3. Boy, he deserves a round of applause for his efforts. Let's give him one, folks. $75. drivers here tonight have, we've heard. Bob Nagel. Get his distance. And remind you that Keller Brothers and Kubota dealers and one to push Chevy in a dominating position. Dan Savage. Boy, he's gonna fall way short here tonight. When it gets to bouncing like that, boy, you just lose a lot of distance. It's not the time when your weight's all coming down that you lose the distance, but when it's kind of up in the air and you have the weight off of the tires, boy, you just not able to get the traction and maintain the speed to bring you the movement. He does not use this for towing, but it would look pretty cool though. Pulling a semi with this, you know. He does have a rotator there down there that he runs. Let's give him a round of applause all the way up from West Virginia. Nice job. Something else interesting on Kevin Abshire. He's a big boy. Let me just put it to you that way. He's a big like 6th or 7th place, which, tell you, when you do that on your first run on a new build, never have driven before on a 4-wheel drive pulling truck. Eyebrows raised up when you're a rookie doing that. I'll tell you, he comes down here, has just been running better and better. Jim Whitaker. Sophomore driver, Jim Whitaker. When it started bouncing like that, he made a better move by just backing out of it, wait till it smooths out, and hammer right back into it. And he did a great job keeping that truck, the momentum going, and getting that corrected. I mean, he would have had... style, what they call the drop fender style. Andrew Groves, number 3 in the points. Just like we saw with the tractors, they're going to be building up the RPM in that 5.9 compass. They're going to be looking for black smoke. Now watch the wheel speed they get out of these trucks. He's our test puller, just like what we saw before. Andrew Groves. If there's anybody here from the EPA, we hope you left already.
I don't know yet. Let's see what he went.
Get out of here, they say. We're having fun. Ah, yes, I know many of you just love the smell of diesel smoke. I know we have more Ford fans than that. Where's all the Ford fans at? I thought so. You're alone Ford, Tommy Hassler. Got the power stroke wound tight. Look at this. The Dodge fans are clapping. What's wrong with you? All right, putting the power stroke to work there. Hey, it's a little harder building a modified Ford engine. Del Sensening's gonna see what he can do about getting up to that 300-foot mark. This class sponsored by Kinsley Construction. You can contact Chris Kinsley at 815-6929 in York. About 10 foot shy though of the leader. Get the distance for Del. Jeremy Denson, the 2 Disturbed Dodge. Boy, he's got that thing running strong, but just kind of hopped around a little bit there at the starting line, but good piece of driving to smooth out the remainder of the ride. Maybe getting in the top 3 with that distance. Going to get one here. If he's going to be in the top 3 right now, he needs to go in excess of 285. Lamar Burkholder from Jonestown. Building up 5.9 RPM, looking for that black smoke. That's for sure to shake up the top 3. Let's give him a round of applause. That was a good run out here. Lamar Burkholder representing Jonestown, doing a fine job at that. The mark to beat is 300.02. loose. How many of you think this truck can go out and beat the 300 foot of Andrew Grove? If you've seen this truck before, you know what it's capable of. It's a brand new day and a new track for him this year. Andrew Kinsley. Running engines at RPM we've seen here tonight. Boy, he has got that thing dialed. 15 full pull. Game crash. Until we got underneath the turbo. Well, that's what you want to do there. That's when you know you're getting the traction to the ground, when you can stump the engine out like that. Norman Newswanger, 94 Dodge. You want to get in the top three right now, you better be out there at 299 plus. He might have just done it, folks. He might have just edged himself into the top three. Oh, here comes that smoke. Breathe it in, breathe it in. It tastes good, man. Oh, yeah, you fans on the opposite side of us, you're missing out. Oh, shut the door back here. Let it swirl around in the booth. That'll be nice. Companies and Dodge teamed up with Cummins and putting it in an old body style. They did not sell too many of these body style trucks. They just, we'll call them first generation trucks. So you don't see this body style out there a whole lot. There actually wasn't a whole lot of them made in mass production with the diesel, so they have their own following. Running the old 5.9 Cummins, originally putting out 160 horsepower. Well, now they're putting out in excess of 700-800 horsepower with what they do to them. This will be Dan Romberger. Smoking addiction. Putting out more than 160 horsepower. Good grief. That's impressive. Well, we'll find out where he's going to set himself down in the package. He is the final one to run in this class.